Hey, what's going on? It's been a hot minute since I released one of these videos, but I figured with the release of a new 6v6 multiplayer map, it was the perfect time to get into it again. I already covered Miami, and you know my thoughts on the map. If you haven't seen that video, and its super cringe intro, you should check it out. The link will be in the description. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, one thing right off the bat that everyone should notice is that the map now takes place during the day rather than the night. When thinking about it, this game series is called Black Ops, and there really aren't that many night maps. Really makes you think, huh? Anyway, this change from night to day has an OG player like me thinking back to the 2008 classic World at War. Back then, there was a map that suffered the same visibility issues that plagued Miami. That map, of course, was called Macon. This map was a medium-sized beach base map that was taken directly from the first campaign mission of the game, Semper Fi. I enjoyed this map, but not as much as Dome, Castle, or Courtyard. Now, to remedy this, Treyarch released a daytime variant of this map appropriately called Macon Day on February 26, 2009, which was a couple months after the game's release in November the year before. On the surface, it solved the visibility issues, but since this map was designed around open areas with a few huts and walls for cover, getting rid of the nighttime kind of got rid of the stealth element the original map had, which was kind of a bummer for me back then since I really liked running around with a suppressed Thompson. Now, shifting back to Miami, it's clear that the devs took this into account and not only changed the time of day, but completely flipped the map on its head in terms of how it's played. First of all, the play area is much smaller. On the original map, the alley lane with the clubs and the parking garage was always a hot spot for activity. So, Treyarch took that spot and a chunk of the middle lane and made that into Miami Strike, which is awesome. Now, Treyarch probably could have stopped there and just called it a day, but instead they decided to take that chunk of the middle lane and put up some show tents. I believe this was an essential addition because, like I talked about in my Express analysis, the concourse lane where the two hallways from the both spawns lead is almost always abandoned by players. Making that road lane on the outskirts of this Miami Strike map littered with cover was an excellent thing to make sure players would actually utilize that space instead of ignoring it entirely. Things like that are what separate good maps from bad maps, and I think it was a very necessary thing to add on that. And among other changes, they added a piece of scaffolding in the back alleyway to chop up that sightline nicely, and even add an overlook that allows for some more epic gamer moments when you have the high ground. So, thinking back to the original Miami, this is exactly the kind of thing I wanted Treyarch to do with this map, where the original Miami is best served using a tac rifle, LMG, or sniper rifle. Miami Strike is perfect for morons like me who enjoy getting in people's faces with a sledgehammer. I've said it many times before that Call of Duty is at its best when it caters to the quick, dumb action the series is known for, and I believe this map knocks it out of the park. And speaking of which, I really hope they add a baseball bat melee weapon to the game, and that would be sick. Now, with this, I'm going to wait to judge Cartel until they perhaps release a smaller version of that map. Thinking about the map layout and the way it's designed, I'm not quite sure they would do that, and I don't know if there's any saving that garbage pile of a map, but I guess we'll see. Well, that's really all I have to say about Miami Strike. It's a great variant to a map that was definitely not a favorite within the community, and I for one was also not a very big fan of the nighttime original. And it may be recency bias, but this one is up there with great maps such as Nuketown and Crossroads Strike. Post-launch, Treyarch has really killed it so far with the maps. Even the remakes, I don't mind too much since they all play differently with the Cold War mantling system. If you got sick of Cold War and you're looking for a reason to hop back in for a few, this map is definitely for you, especially while it's in a 24/7 playlist. The quick action this map allows is incredible. It's great for SMGs, assault rifles, shotguns, melee weapons, anybody who likes the quick, snappy, Twitch shooter style Call of Duty. This map really exemplifies that, and I really can't gush and talk about it enough, so I'm definitely going to be playing this a lot while it's still in the 24/7 playlist. Hey, thank you so much for watching another multiplayer map analysis video. I have a whole playlist on this series and I'll continue to analyze maps as they come out, or I get to them on my own. If there's any map you want me to analyze, leave a comment and I'd be happy to do it. One thing I want to say right now is I'm doing Call of Duty right now, but that's just because that's what I'm playing. I'd be more than open to doing maps from other games such as the Battlefield series, the Halo series, Rainbow Six Siege, or really any other multiplayer maps from games, obviously, as long as I have them. Heck, I've enjoyed the Doom 2016 multiplayer, so maybe I could do analysis on those and some old school arena shooters like that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like to let me know you did, and if you're still here listening to my voice, you should make my brain happy and hit that subscribe button. I'm Jonah I'm Jonah Kragt, captain of the Cringe Club, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.